Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Maryam's chamber. Hazrat Maryam al-Islam was the mother of Hazrat Isa al-Islam. Her father's name is Imran and mother's name is Hina. When Hazrat Maryam al-Islam was in the womb of her mother vowed that she would donate the child that is going to be born for the service of Baitul Muqaddas. Therefore, when Hazrat Maryam al-Islam was born, her mother took her to Baitul Muqaddas. Hazrat Zakariya al-Islam, who was the maternal uncle of Hazrat Maryam al-Islam, was the imam of the religious scholars of Baitul Muqaddas of those times. Hazrat Zakariya al-Islam became her caretaker. He al-Islam made a separate chamber on the highest level of Baitul Muqaddas, which was isolated from all other sections, and kept Hazrat Maryam al-Islam there. Therefore, Hazrat Maryam al-Islam began to live there, isolated whilst remaining busy in the worship of Allah. Hazrat Zakariya al-Islam would pay daily visits in the morning and evening to check on her well-being and arranging the sustenance. Within a few days, a miraculous marvel took place in the chamber of Hazrat Maryam al-Islam. When Hazrat Zakariya al-Islam would visit the chamber, he would find the fruits of winter season and summer season, and the fruits of summer in the winter season. Hazrat Zakariya al-Islam would inquire in amazement, "O Maryam, where did you get these fruits from?" Hazrat Maryam al-Islam would reply that these fruits are from Allah, and He bestows with immeasurable sustenance to whomsoever He wills. Hazrat Zakariya al-Islam was blessed with the rank of prophethood by Allah, but he did not have any offspring, and he had reached the old age. For years his heart was eager for offspring, and many times he had supplicated to Allah with humility for a beautiful child, but he had still not yet been blessed with any child. When he al-Islam saw the marvel of Hazrat Maryam al-Islam, that out of season fruits descend there at that time, this thought mounted his heart, that even though he has become very old, the season to yield the fruit of children has passed away. But Allah Azawajal, who blesses out of season fruits to Hazrat Maryam al-Islam in the chamber, He is capable to bless him with an out of season fruit in the form of a child. Therefore, he supplicated in the chamber of Hazrat Maryam al-Islam, and his supplication was accepted. Hazrat Allah Azawajal blessed him with a son in his old age, and Allah Azawajal named his child Yahya, who was also blessed with the rank of prophethood. Allah has described this event in the Holy Quran in the following words. Whenever Zakariya visited her at her prayer chamber, he found fresh food with her. He said, "O Maryam, where did this come to you from?" She answered, "It is from Allah. Indeed, Allah gives to whomever He wills, without calculating." It is here that Zakariya prayed to his Lord. He said, "My Lord, give me from yourself a righteous offspring. Indeed, you only are the listener of prayer." And the angels called out to him while he was standing, offering prayer at his place of worship. Indeed, Allah gives you glad tidings of Yahya, who will confirm the truthful word from Allah, a leader, always refraining from women, a prophet from among our devoted ones. Moral: this event sheds light on several teachings. It is very useful for the Muslims to extract the moral lessons from it. Miraculous wonders exhibited by Hazrat Maryam al-Islam. It can be deduced from the above-mentioned event that Hazrat Maryam al-Islam was bestowed with marvels and with the rank of Wali, that is, friend of Allah, as divine fruits used to descend for her from Allah in her chamber, and the winter fruits would be delivered to her in summer, and the summer fruits in winter. This is a wonderful and open karamat and is proof of her sainthood. Place of worship favors supplication. This event proves that the place where the chosen people of Allah worship becomes so sacred that the blessings of Allah descends there and the supplications are accepted there, just like the supplication of Hazrat Zakariya al-Islam was accepted in the chamber of Hazrat Maryam al-Islam. Whereas on many previous occasions he had supplicated frequently in Baitul Muqaddas, but his supplication was not granted. Supplicating beside graves. If supplications are accepted in those places where the chosen people of Allah will perform their worship for a few days, then definitely supplications would be accepted. Besides the graves of these chosen people of Allah, where their whole blessed bodies are present. Thus, Imam Shafi al-Islam has mentioned that whenever he would feel difficulty in finding solution of some religious issue, he would visit Baghdad and sat near the blessed grave of Imam Azam Abu Hanifa, would supplicate by making the holy grave a wasila, intermediary, and his supplications would be granted and his problem would get solved.